Fuck it, don't nobody got me but me. Fuck it, you know what, I got it. If you don't know my government watching, we politic. If I load up the slugs and it might be a hollow tip. These niggas out they mind and I told these fuck niggas some 100 times that I keep them bucks, they be on my mind. Tuck these, I fuck these on your mind. Drinked out and I'm riding out with your bitch walking my hater straight to that Frank stand. They don't gotta bump my shit talking, cause that strap to go break dance like a bad deal, I'ma rip off them.
Hi, I'm Sinz Photography from E2W Mag.com and I'm here with Cory Gunz. For those who don't know who you are, tell them who you are.
Go by the name of Cory Gunz, heard the voice of the face, made the choice. Representing that Young Money, Cash Money Militia gang. I hail from the Bronx, New York, the Mecca. Home of KRS-One, Big Pun, just to name a few. Yeah, happy to be here. We've got a project I'm working on, an EP titled Criminal Minded. And I'm excited.
So, I mean, you're working on something now. How can we get updates? Is there anything we can go to so we can know, okay, this is what's coming up now?
I'm about to start doing my webisodes. I have a YouTube page too, but that's where I put my videos up on there, but I haven't really been doing like any documenting content like that as far as like leaking it. I've been filming everything, like most of my sessions and my shows and all of the stuff that I've been working on. I'm definitely going to show people. I don't want them to think that I'm not doing anything. I'm really quiet, you know what I'm saying? So I got some things going on though, and I've been documenting. I got my little personal camera. I'm doing my little fake directing and stuff like that, trying to get people to step into my world.
So I mean, being that you're doing this yourself now, is it a no chance that you're gonna ever do it again on TV? Like, do you prefer it this way?
Oh, that would be. I'm in it for. That's what I'm in it for. At the end of the day, you never know. At the end of the day, you never know what's gonna go and what's not gonna go. Essentially, you know what I'm saying? Like, people gravitate. It's really. I can't even really say it. It's really, how can I say it? It's fickle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what anybody's gonna gravitate to or what's gonna be what. I might be sitting on my next hit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I might not know. It's really, you know what I'm saying? It's a timing for everything. I've really just been sitting back and observing and just really soaking up game and getting that, really play things out. I feel like I've got my feet wet enough now to go full throttle, and that's what this project is going to do. Separate this, myself, from a lot of other people out that's trying to do it and do what I do. And I'm really just ready to shake shit up.
A lot of artists say they have a new sound coming out.
Yeah.
What do you feel, like what can you tell the fans, what do you have to give us to look forward to?
Good shit. Quality. Hip hop.
Real
hip hop. That's what I have to give. I was born in this, like, I feel like, you know, like say there's certain people you know that just are just born to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like you see a kid that you know has the skills and the potential to be, you know, later in life, like my cousins, you know what I'm saying? I have cousins that study. He wanted to be a veterinarian, he's a veterinarian, you know, like he was on in the books. It's just certain things that you could tell from a youth or from growing up that you could see inside of a person and know what their destiny is and what it is that they're going to do in life and what they're going to pursue. And this is what I do. I was born in this. It's my air, it's my food, it's everything. You know what I'm saying? I eat, sleep, and breathe music. I'm not recording, I'm writing, you know, so it's like there's no breaks when I live it.
How does it make you feel that the Bronx doesn't really have that many rappers? It's mainly Brooklyn, Queens. Do you feel like you gotta go harder because you're from the Bronx?
Brooklyn is bigger than us, man. Brooklyn is the big borough, man. Shout out to Brooklyn though. I feel like we, at the end of the day, it's a lot of talent out here, man. It's a lot of. I don't want to say unheard because this dudes is doing their thing and that are not getting their just doing. Every dog has his day. We got a lot of talented ones out in the Bronx. The bros, MP, Fred the God, my dudes with me, Hash. Shout out to Hash, Bronx Beats, Pop Dollars. It's so many. And I feel funny because I have so many brothers that I feel that are out here that are, you know what I'm saying, that are doing their thing, that are dead nice. And it's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's my responsibility to kick that door in for them. You you know. So I'm excited about this music.
Are you open to working with unsigned rappers who are trying to get up there?
I go off of good stuff. Like, I work with anybody if it's good. You could be, like, a lot of these guys get it mixed up just because the artist has a name, or they get a certain amount of numbers of views because they have a popular following, they're gonna do a record with them and all that. This shit is wacky whack. You know what I'm saying? I go off of good. You could be off the corner. Raw talent is respected. Anybody in this world will respect raw talent. Me sitting here, I couldn't never tell you that I would have been on 67. I was on my block when all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? When all of these things started rolling, like, things were fast. Things happen really fast, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm grateful, and I'm just saying that to say you never know. You never know who's watching, and you never know what'll happen and when it will happen.
Is there anybody you can name drop on collaborations for the future?
Shout out to G Unit. Shout out to G Unit. Big bros, big homies. Of course, my family. Young Money, Cash Money. I don't really want to drop too many beans on that, but I got some stuff coming out. With that, I have a record that I'm excited about with Method Man that I did called Misery. I have a record that I did with Styles P, Militia Deep. It's just me and him just going off on the record. He killed it. He just set the tone for me, and I just followed suit, you know. Got a record with Mike Davis. He's just signed the Dream Chasers. Free Meek Mill, by the way. Free my bro Meek, man. It's crazy, but he's newly signed the Dream Chasers Square Off. Shout out my Square Off family. He's on the tape, and I got a couple others. I don't want to give too much of it, but I've really been just in the house doing my own stuff. My bros are basically doing the whole tape. Dot and Pro. Shout out to them.
On your off time when you're not writing, what kind of hobbies you have?
I mean, I'm a huge fan first of skating. You know what I'm saying? I'm into like the X Games and stuff like that. I love skating. I love it though. It's a lot of people think, it's not a lot, but people get it confused, like, and think that skating is a lifestyle. Like, I wouldn't be right sitting here telling you that I'm a skater, because there's dudes that devote their life and put in that time and put their body and sacrifice themselves to do those tricks, just like I sit there and crack my brain and come up with the lyrics. So it's two different, you know what I'm saying? I have a different respect for people at that pedigree. So that's why I step back and call myself a fan. Wayne is nice. He can skate, he's dedicated, he's good. So he has definitely all the right to call himself a skater. He's good. Like, I'm more of a fan. Like, I'm observant and I love it. Like, I love to be involved. That music as a whole, I love boxing. I like stuff like that. Like, the movies, that's hopefully something that I want to get into later. Not just acting, like, I want to write movies and stuff like that.
How would you describe your relationship with the Young Money family?
Oh, A1. It's my brothers and sisters. A1. All our relationships are special. We're all the family. At the end of the day, we all love each other equally. We all have our own, you know what I'm saying, our own relationships, and everybody's good, man.
So, I mean, they're not like, you know, old or, you know, like that old school, but how many years have you been doing this for? Like,
I've been rapping since I was about 5. Other people's stuff. I started my delivery, I would say, comes from me being able to memorize other people's stuff. Like, I used to study everybody, you know. If I couldn't find out, I'm gonna sit there and teach myself how to say it like you said it. If I think it doesn't make sense, or if I can't find out what it means, I'm gonna truly figure it out. One of my first verses I actually remember memorizing outside of all my father's rhymes was Method Man's verse on my mom made come on, Pac's album, All Eyes on Me. Tonight's the night, bugging out. Tonight's the night. I memorized Meth's verse, and from there, you know, the twist of 1,000 Harmony, Honey, you know what I'm saying, the Eminem, everybody, the Jay, the Nas, and as I got older, I really started to take notice and understanding of what, you know what I'm saying, it's just not, I really gravitated towards the rhythm and the dudes being able to you know what I'm saying, say stuff on beat that fast. As I got older and I really got more of an understanding of the content and the lyrics and the stuff that these guys are saying, you know, it's expression. To me, that's why my next project, Criminal Minded, is named after KRS-One. I feel like people are gonna take the wrong notice to it, thinking, oh, it's just gonna be a bunch of Criminal Minded. They're gonna automatically think, yo, it's a bunch of bang bang, shoot 'em up, or this, that. People are gonna put it in the box already. But it's totally like that. Anybody, criminal's mind, I feel, anybody who's locked up or in any state, I don't think a criminal wants to be a criminal forever. They're trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? That's how you usually you're trying to get out. So that's my mind state. Just trying to escape. Do what I know how to do. Not saying that I'm a criminal. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get that, but just using my abilities and what I know how to do and the stuff that I was working with, what I was given, being a product of my environment, working with what I was given, the hands I was dealt to try to get out with it. You know, music is expression. It's from the street. Like, it wasn't created in a school or in a hall or anything like that. It was created in the corners, in the blocks, in the Bronx. And you know what I'm saying? It comes from expression. Like, I feel like tell your story, you do what you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a soulful thing that you gotta. Anybody who gets it and anybody who knows, when I say this, they know what I'm talking about.
As far as battling goes, when you first started,
yeah,
did you have any good luck? Did you lose a lot? You know, how long did it take for you to start feeling really confident, start going into those battles? Like, you know, I got this.
You know, I'm not gonna say I've taken L's before. Yeah, taking L's, and that's the only thing that makes you go harder. Like, I feel like the thing I respect most about anybody is it's not the L, it's about what you're gonna do to come back and get back on your feet. That's what I respect. Person could. People will count you out, you know what I'm saying? This business is so, like, people will turn their back on you with the drop of a hat, the drop of a dime. So people will be quick to count you out. But the bounce back is what's important to me, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that matters, about how quick you get back on your feet. And I've taken L's before, battles and stuff, but I've grown up knowing that with no risk, there's no reward. So I put my neck out there, pause, turn up, and get right. Sometimes you gotta take an ass whooping to learn how to fight. We all competitors at the end of the day. Like, it's still all in fun in this music, but we all competitors at the end of the day, whether we're competing to be the best, the richest, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the competition for. So it's never personal when I'm in the booth with someone. Like, to where it's like, oh, I gotta outdo this guy, or I gotta kill someone. I'm gonna do it. It's in my nature to want to do the best that I can do. You know what I'm saying? On the track, and that's what I feel hip hop is about. But I feel like it's so popped out and watered in mainstream that it's missing the aggression. Nobody's taking risks. Nobody wants to do nothing. Nobody's saying anything of importance or anything to the culture. Like, I'm not saying do some stupid ass publicity stunt, get yourself caught up, locked up, or do some dumb shit. Like, but step outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these dudes are stereotypical. Yeah, your average rapper, throw a watch on him, a little chain, give him some views or whatever like that, and everybody thinks he's good. Little whatever. That's not what this shit is about at all.
That's actually leading up to my next question, which is, how do you feel about the state of hip hop now, where we're at now with it?
I feel like it's better than it was a couple of years ago, a few years ago. Like I said, I feel like people, even though it is fickle, and some people, like, you know, like I said, it's unpredictable. You never know what people are gonna like or gravitate towards, but you gotta remember that there's still the real. There's still people that embrace and respect that, like I was saying, that music that comes from the soul, that expression. I think that any artist, whether you be an R&B artist or whatever, an MC, your story, and that's what makes you unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, your individuality comes from your life. you're sitting here just trying to portray what a bunch of these other guys are doing and rapping about. You get caught up in this box and you lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't love rap, hip hop so much, like if I didn't need it, like, it's my life. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't need it, I would have been just walked away from this just because of the business. It's really discouraging. Funny style, you meet the weirdos. And it's a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in general that you're gonna come across and they'll try to just deter your whole outlook on what you love to do, your craft. A lot of these dudes don't know what they're talking about. Come from like out of a hole in the wall, they get a little position or a little authority and think that they know what hip hop is. You know, you don't gotta be a hustler on the corner expressing how much, just rapping about how much you sell dope. You don't gotta be the dude rapping about how much bottles you got, the dude with the struggle raps, or the dude that. Express yourself. Like all of the dudes I grew up listening to, Jay, the 50, the Wayne, you know what I'm saying, the Nas, they all individuals. Their lives is like, whether they was doing the same thing or not, I gravitated towards them because they told it in their own way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to that dude and he sound like that and he did that and he got birds and he got birds and he got that and he doing this and he got the chain. I don't care about that shit. Like, what did you do to get that? What's your story? People wanna feel. People wanna know that you're human too.
Connection.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they wanna know. Like I can feel that. Like that's crazy. Like whether it be a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't necessarily just aim to the bad. But like people wanna know you're human too. It could be good, fun songs, party songs, or whatever. But as long as people feel you, that's what I think is really missing. A lot of people are just going with the flow and shit. There's nobody that they can really feel that they're confident enough to co-sign and say, yo, nah, he's the shit. Or he about that shit, or he's real. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of, I'm gonna go with the flow if that person said it, or this DJ, or they playing it, that person, this. And I just feel like it's time to just be organic with it. Start from the roots and do it right.
Alright, so for your fans, how can you all keep up with you, websites?
we're about to do, I think, the Criminal Minded Joint site, like, to keep people updated, like, as far as the episodes and stuff. But the best bet, I'm on my Twitter at Cory Gunz, CORYGUNZ. My Instagram, CORYGUNZ174. I'm on there heavy. So holla.
Alright, so I'm Sinz from E2W Mag.com.
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm live and direct right now, man. Down at the Bronx Inc. 2. Shout out to my man Chance. This is located on 145th East 149th Street. Also, right next to me, I got Sinz Photography. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need anything done, hit these people up. Beautiful footage, photos, doesn't matter. Actually, I'm here because I'm about to interview my homie Cory Gunz, my brother from another mother. We grew up together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Cadillacs, you know, 4 flats, you know what I'm saying? But Cory, you already know how it is, man. There's a lot of people out here ain't really, you know what I'm saying, heard your shit. You know, you got that buzz, you got it, you know what I'm saying, on the radio, and people hear it, they love it. But they want to hear something live and direct. You know what I'm saying? You have anything for these people? Something, you know what I'm saying, their knowledge?
Alright, let me try to think this. This is you.
Cool. Shout out to 174, by the way.
Yeah, free to count, man. Free with my brothers. Pull up, shoot, hop out, squeezing, shot. Everybody drop screaming, the block's freezing. I'm a hot demon with Glock's reason to stop screaming when I plot leaving the shots where you wouldn't stop bleeding. Then it's kamikaze shower posses. Overseas they feral munch me. I gotta fuck to give the thought to care to give a fuck. You battle for soldiers and put your niggas up, I'ma win them then trigger them up. And then it's anesthesias. I manage leaders, the Xanax and Phantoms with panic teachers, the frantic seizures. If you don't think Cory is hot, I don't fan him neither. Fuck him, rapping ruin my life. It's abandoned beaches, funerals, sand and preachers, awkward. Like the mic is my urinal, fans are peeking. Initially I'm PPing, officially got me being pistolly Poppy G with a whistle. I got the team in the sticky with Taki season. Chasing the Michael, made my arrival. Got my K of my Bible, pray for my rival. Before I'm aiming the right chill, I'm aiming a rifle. Cut you to chunks, bring a piece to the table I like to. Just for the pups so they see it's okay when I bite you. I'm insaner than psycho, don't get shifted away for a typo. Roll right though, snubbing my night clothes, my whole life cold-blooded Geico. Popping my shit again, popping a citizen.
How does the skillet end? The part that you sit it in. I cartridge you to the chin. I cartwheel you through a carpool of buses and minivans full of cartoons and kids in it. I'm awkward, diminished, sick. Think I invented sick. Your girl is a benefit. She calls up and rent a dick. My squad ain't gonna never lose. They took off the internet. My autos ain't never used. They all when they finished with talking hand to hand. Combat, fuck that, nigga. Bam, bam, bomb that. Duck that, jump that, or get your arm snatched.
It's over. Listen, east to west. Shout out to my man Mac. Yo. Y'all heard it. You gotta stop me. You gotta stop me because you just murdered a lot of people and they ain't even here and they all dead. You feel me? Yo, shout out once again. 174.
I be trying.
My homie, my right hand man, Cory Gunz. Sinz Photography.
That's not right. I didn't prepare me for that.
My man
I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared.
Great. Got it.